We are following breaking news out of Russia where Yevgeny Prigozhin, the leader of the Wagner mercenary group, says that his forces have left Ukraine and are headed into Russia. This is an act that senior members of the Russian military intelligence are calling a coup attempt. This comes hours after he accused the Russian military of targeting his Wagner troops in Ukraine with missiles. Prigozhin has become increasingly vocal in his criticism of Russia's military leadership. The White House says it's monitoring the situation very closely, but is alarmed at potential tension in this nuclear-armed country. I'm joined now by NBC News foreign correspondent Raf Sanchez. He's in Kyiv. It's in the middle of the night there. But Raf, this is a serious development.
This is a serious development, Ali, and in just the last couple of minutes, our colleagues at the White House have confirmed President Biden has been briefed on this confusing situation unfolding in Russia in the middle of the night. It is 3 a.m. here in Ukraine. It is 3 a.m. in Moscow. Here's what we know. The Russian government, as you said, is accusing Evgeny Prigozhin, the volatile head of the Wagner mercenary group, of mounting a coup against the Russian government. The domestic intelligence agency, the FSB, has opened a criminal case. They are accusing Prigozhin of armed rebellion, and President Putin has been briefed on this criminal case, which is the Kremlin's way of signaling that this has approval from the very, very top. In the last hour, Prigozhin, who has been releasing a series of audio messages all night, says he has moved his troops out of Ukraine towards the southern Russian city of Rostov. He says he has not met resistance from Russian forces, that both border guards and regular army troops have melted away in the path of his forces. Ali, we should be really clear. Prigozhin is a man with a history of exaggeration. Not everything he says can be taken at face value. At this moment, we have no independent verification that a column of Wagner troops is indeed advancing into southern Russia. But that is the claim that the Wagner chief is making right now. And it appears that the Kremlin is taking no chances. Russian state media says that the Kremlin has tightened security in Moscow and in other Russian cities. And this is a government right now that appears to be preparing to fend off a coup. Now, as you said, this is of enormous concern to the White House and the United States. Russia is a nuclear-armed country, and the stakes really could not be higher in terms of who is in charge there.
I'm going to watch it closely with you, Raf. I'm sorry to keep you up tonight, but I don't think you're getting much sleep. Raf Sanchez for us in Kyiv, Ukraine.